Hello, hey everybody. I am Joey Sparks, and God's mercies are new again this morning.
This morning with my mind stayed on Jesus. I woke up this morning with my mind.
There's a Rudyard Kipling quote that I have grown to love. The strength of the pack is the wolf, and the strength of the wolf is the pack. It represents two important principles about how we live and how we live together. We live as independent beings, but we live so in amongst interdependent relationships. And that order is very important. We grow into maturity and independence so that we can then choose interdependence. And you see that all throughout Scripture. It's easy to fall prey to overly dependent relationships or commonly codependent relationships. Independence leads to healthy interdependence. That's the design that God has for us in our relationships. That's the loving thing to do. Now, Paul's going to address brotherly love in 1 Thessalonians 4. And so that's what he opens with in verse 9, that they've been taught and they really don't have any need to be told to love one another more, but they already know it, but they need to keep doing it more and more. So that's what he says halfway through verse 10. We urge you, brothers, to do this, love one another more and more. Now listen carefully, verse 11. And to aspire to live quietly and to mind your own affairs and to work with your hands as we instructed you, so that you may walk properly before outsiders and be dependent on no one. Do you hear that? See, it's not unloving to focus on self-improvement. He says it's loving to focus on self-improvement so that we don't overly depend on others in an unhealthy way. You take care of yourself so that when you choose to help others, you're not overly depending on them, or you choose to seek help, you're still not rising and falling based only on them. You exercise independence. You exercise independence. That's the loving thing to do. Thank you for your time this morning. It's our prayer that God's timeless word will be on your mind all day today.
I woke up this morning with my mind